All right, one of our favorite things to do every week is Dumpster or No Dumpster with Dr. Lori. How are you this morning?
How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, lots of cool images, pictures of viewer antiques coming in at the Facebook page at Tampa Bay's Morning Blend. So send in your picture too. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, it's great to see those photos.
Hats, hats, and more hats, by the way, before we jump into viewer photos.
Sure,
Always
why not?
something that people collect?
Well, you know, a lot of people do collect fascinators, right? You know, the little ones that just sort of perch on your head,
Right.
you know, and then of course, all the different hats. These range from the 1920s to about the 1960s here on the studio table today.
I've got some hat boxes that I use for storage in my closet.
You
I
do?
love hat boxes. I think they look so
Yeah.
cool.
They're fancy.
They're so fancy. I have them up. I don't have hats in them, but
they
I
look
just like
good.
the box. They look good in the closet.
They do. Hat boxes and boxes in general are a good collectible.
There we go. We're starting off learning about things in my own
Good.
personal closet. In the meantime, what's the first item that a viewer sent in today?
American bone china dishes, a service for 8, she tells me, from the 1950s. And you'll notice that the decoration is actually applied like a decal. So a lot of these are actually decals, and then they get a glaze over them. So the decal doesn't start to come up, right? Doesn't start to lift. But this is a service for 8. Coffee cups and dishes and bowls, and I think a sugar bowl and a creamer. So
All right,
you're
one quick
getting for the
question.
whole set.
Sorry to interrupt you there. I thought you were finished. Quick question. Is the decal put on by the person who owned it, or did somebody, like, that's how they bought it?
The manufacturer puts on the decal, and then they glaze it in the process. Not very common, and usually lower quality or less expensive china dinnerware pieces will have that decal.
So see, I'm, and I know like American China sometimes isn't worth as much as some of the other countries we've talked about. This is where I struggle though. I want to say dumpster, but then you think of the magnitude of all the pieces. And even if those are at a lower value, you have the amount of pieces that could put us over that $50 threshold.
So a service for 8 usually has at least 60 pieces.
Oh, then maybe no dumpster.
You're going to say no dumpster?
Yeah.
I think I might regret it, but I probably would say dumpster. I would part with this set of china, I think.
I could understand parting with it because of its look, but 60 of anything, they're at least worth $1 a piece, so we're already over our $50 threshold.
Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's a no dumpster, and the value for all of it is just about $95.
Okay, so it is more than $1 a piece. Okay, so not too shabby. See, I thought I was starting off on the right foot talking about my closet, but no, quickly change. Quickly change.
This is a sailor's valentine. If you haven't, now, with those of you, you know, you guys being in Tampa, obviously you know a lot about the ocean, right? A lot about the seafarers. And one of the things in the 19th century were sailor's valentines. So people would go off to, of course, to sea, and they would collect shells on their travels. And then as they were spending time on their ships, waiting to get to the next port, they would decorate, of course, octagonal framed pieces with those different types of shells from different places. And they'd create a craft project, a valentine for whoever's waiting for them at home. So that's what this is. This one is actually one that relates to a military operation, the USS Miami. And this one is of Sailor's Valentine in its original frame with all of the different shells, cowrie shells and other types of shells are used here to make this decoration. This one dates to the 20th century.
I think I'm going to go with no dumpster just because of the backstory of it.
Yeah, I think this definitely falls into multiple categories. I'm going to say no dumpster as well.
This one's a 20th century example. This one is worth $500. The 19th century examples can be worth several thousand.
Whoa, mic drop, $500. Hey, we don't have a lot of time. Let's go ahead and get this third one up.
Sure. This one is a 1960s trinket box. It has a gilt decoration handle and it's footed. You'll notice that it has a quatrefoil, or it looks like a 4-element form. So those are the 4 elements there. With the lid, what do you think? Ceramic.
I'm gonna go with no dumpster again.
Gilded. I like the shape. I like the lid.
Yeah.
I love my trinket boxes. I'm going to say no dumpster as well.
Just $50. You just made it. No dumpster.
Good stuff, Dr. Lori. We are out of time, but do me a favor and share with people how they can play along with your other games and also follow you.
You can follow me at drloriv.com. It's very easy. And the YouTube channel is the same, Dr. Lori V. And if you want to submit a photo for Tampa Bay's Morning Blend and to play Dumpster or No Dumpster, that's the Facebook page at Tampa Bay's Morning Blend.
Always great.
Good stuff. Take care, Lori. We'll see you
Thank you.
soon. And we hope
Thank
you see
you.
right there. We'll be right back.